Hey everybody, Billy Watkins here with the Whole Package by Premier Packaging. And my guest today, Dan Ratterman with Shady Rays.
Appreciate you having me on.
Welcome, Dan. You ever been on a podcast before?
I have been on a few podcasts, but none as good as this one.
Thank you. Thank you for that. You are the Chief Operating Officer?
Correct.
For Shady Rays.
Yep.
Tell us about the company. What's the deal with you guys?
Yeah, well, there's a lot to say there. I mean, we were founded 10 years ago. My brother Chris is the founder, and it really started from recognizing a problem with the sunglasses industry at that time. There was, so many people that would go buy these $150, $200, $250 sunglasses from these big name brands, and so many people would lose or break them.
Right.
And they were stuck with this dilemma of either, well, I got to go buy another $200 pair and probably lose or break them again, or go to a gas station, buy a $5 pair and be lucky if it holds up for more than a week.
I would be retired by now if I had that money back. I can't tell you how many $250 pair of sunglasses. I'm an idiot. In the surf, in a hotel room, on a in rental cars. I've lost them everywhere.
Oh yeah,
and you're screwed. I mean,
yeah, there's really no good option at that point.
But you guys are a little different with that, right?
We're a little different, yeah. So with us, what we started was to offer sunglasses at a same quality as these big name brands, but a fraction of the price. So $54 is our base price, and if you lose them or break them, you get up to 2 replacements for just the cost of shipping. And we started pushing that, that whole program, and it really, really resonated with a lot of people. That was about 10 years ago, and now we've just been growing extremely quickly year over year.
Yeah.
Just pushing that day after day.
That has to just breed loyalty. And I mean, people, you're spending $54 on a pair of sunglasses. I'm gonna probably buy more than one at that point, right?
Exactly. We have tons of customers that buy 4 pairs, 5 pairs, 10 pairs, and keep coming back. And with that warranty, a lot of people come through, they use it, they realize, wow, Shady Rays isn't just saying this, they actually back up these products. And those are the people that spread their word. Right, not a gimmick. And those people are the best customers we have, really advocating for the brand and helps us grow as fast as we have.
Your growth, mostly all online business, right?
We have been entirely online up until about a year ago.
Okay.
And now we are pushing pretty heavily in retail.
Okay.
So as of right now, we have 2 stores open, one in Lexington, so just down the street, another one in Denver, which is really, really cool to have that store open, doing really great, especially with snow goggles. And by summer of 2023, we'll have 5 stores operational. What's your, like if I was just to go out and buy a pair of snow goggles anywhere else, I'm paying how much? If you're buying it somewhere else, it can vary a lot, but you're probably paying easily over $150.
And how much are euros?
For us, you can get out the door under 100.
Very nice.
We have a magnetic interchangeable lenses and interchangeable straps as well. So you can go in, get a frame, get a good light or a good lens for a bright sunny day, a good lens for when it's cloudy or starting to get nighttime. Get some options for you. Get a hard case, get some straps, and you'll be out the door for under 100.
Do you ski? Is that
I have skied. I have skied.
Yeah.
Not well. But we have people on our team that try these things out all the time. A lot of our customers are just really into skiing. It's really on brand for us, and the feedback we get on these are just really, really incredible.
Well, how'd you get hooked up with Premier? What is it that we do for you?
Yeah. So for us, if you look back to kind of where I was starting before 10 years ago, right? The initial fulfillment center was in my parents' living room. And it was maybe 1 order a day, 0 orders a day, maybe 10 orders on a busy day.
You get excited for that 10 order day, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, we're killing it now, right?
Yeah, exactly. So my mom and dad were packing the orders right at the living room. Next to the fireplace, they had some boxes of sunglasses. They had a little card table with some boxes and a label printer and all that, and we're packing them out.
Free labor.
Free labor. And then in 2019, we got to the point where we really had to do something different. It was a good problem, but the living room just couldn't quite sustain that operation at that point. And we opened up our fulfillment center that is close to here. And that was the time where I'd reach out to Premier about being a vendor for our boxes. Okay. And since that point, we've changed the boxes quite a bit. We've gotten way better boxes, a lot of different products around the outside, but it's been awesome so far.
So that starting point, we helped design. what you needed. Tell us a little bit about that process working with our design team.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for us, it was like, we look at Premier as like a part of the Shady Rays family,
right?
Really an internal team for us. During that time, we were really walking through what are the needs, what's the size of the sunglasses we sell, how many sunglasses people purchasing per order, and found like the right 3 sizes that could really be used in the best way to create the best customer experience possible. And for me, thinking about fulfillment and thinking about operationally what's going to be the best, we're really balancing like what's going to be the best for the customer experience, but also what's going to be most efficient within our fulfillment center. Which one can we fold the easiest? Which one can we pack the easiest to be sure that we're providing the right customer service in terms of shipping lead times.
So Premier was there kind of early on when you all started blowing up. You had a need for shippers. We helped you with the design process, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for us, when we think about the box, like it is a really critical moment the first time a customer sees a box.
Right.
We're being almost entirely online. All of our, we have a great website, great team that really, creates that experience online. But it's a very critical moment when somebody comes home to their house or opens up the front door and they see that Shady Rays box. So we know and have always known that has to be done right and has to be done consistently right. So we worked with Premier. Premier has been always great in helping design, really understanding what our needs are, understanding what we're going for, and working with us to find what is that right box, what's the right sizing, what's the right functionality of it to be sure that that customer gets the best experience every time they see that package.
Protecting the product, all of that good stuff. And a good looking box. Printed inside and out, correct?
Yeah, so we have it's printed on one side of the corrugate, but it's after folding,
Gotcha.
there's some flaps in there, so we get the full experience on parts of the inside.
Very nice. And it's so many places that you order from. We've talked about this before on the podcast. It's important for that experience to be special. For you're ordering something, you get home. We all know that some of those boxes that you just see on everybody's porch, that stands out a little bit, I would say. Right?
It definitely does. It stands out, right? If this is you got 5 boxes on the front porch, people are going to be looking at this one first and hopefully opening it first.
That's not where it ends with our involvement with you. We've helped automate some things for you guys, correct?
Absolutely. So in 2021, we added a box erector that we purchased through you guys, and I mean that has been a huge asset to our fulfillment process. We can make about 14 boxes per minute.
Oh, nice.
With this machine, and it just especially during a summer period or a Black Friday period with a lot of orders coming through, it is crucial to have that, and it's been a huge win for us.
Easy process. How did that come about? That was somebody suggesting that, or did you all know to look?
It was a combined effort. I think it was we knew that ultimately when we have a day where we're packing 10,000 orders at the door, that means 10,000 boxes that we have to make. So definitely recognize the opportunity there, and then just worked really close with Premier and our rep there, Angela, and got it done quick, and very glad that we did. It has been extremely efficient for us.
Very nice. Are you doing 10,000? I mean, will you have a 10,000 order day?
Oh yeah,
that's that big.
Oh yeah, for sure. We've had come summertime or July 4th sale or Black Friday sales, we've packed over 10,000 orders in a single shift multiple times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. All from a couple of brothers starting a business out in the house. That ain't too bad.
Yeah, definitely come a long way from just the living room operations. Just not really all too long ago.
You also do a lot of charitable work with the company. Could you talk a little bit about that?
We do, yeah. So since day one, every order has gone towards contributing to something good in the world. So for the majority of the days of the business, with every order, we've donated 10 meals to the hungry. And now we have donated over 25 million meals over the course of the last 10 years. Additionally, there's a lot of initiatives we do. We've picked up over 4 million bottles out of the ocean. We've donated a lot for breast cancer awareness, a lot for autism acceptance. Any initiatives that come up, like when there's wildfires in California, we donated to the families of fallen firefighters out there. So, really in live time, as these really, important situations come up, we do what we can very quickly to help in the moment. And it's been awesome, both for us, for our team, for our customers. It's just, all of that do good initiative find its way back, and it's just a win for everybody.
That's impressive. That kind of commitment to the community as a whole. So, what's next for Shady Rays?
Yeah, I mean, for us, we got, on one hand, we have a lot of cool products coming out.
When did the Denver store open?
Yeah, Denver store opened last year, so near the end of 2022.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking about this. Not that I don't like this setup, and here we are in an empty warehouse doing our podcast. But was there any discussion about, well, hey, we should have gone to Denver and done this interview in the store? I think that would have been.
I mean,
nice.
hey,
have you been? Have you visited it?
I have been there,
Okay.
and it looks awesome. It's in one of the top malls in the country, and it is really, really nice store.
Any further expansion in with brick and mortar stores?
Absolutely. So we, by middle of summer of 23, we'll have 5 stores operational, including one right here in Louisville.
Wow, that's huge. Oh yeah, I don't have to drive to Lexington. I can
Exactly.
Get them
We'll
right
save you
here.
a few minutes on the road.
But we'd rather you just sell them online and use more boxes, of course.
No worries, because when we do sell in retail store, we also use you guys for the bags that we sell them in.
Oh,
We have
perfect.
little protective boxes. All that's coming from Premier too. So as we keep growing and become omni-channel, you all are coming along for the ride.
And we will be there with you every step of the way, I hope. So Dan, much like Premier, a company with huge growth, fast growth, getting bigger every day, how do you guys sustain that? What have you all done to make this happen?
Yeah, well, first off, it makes every year a very exciting new challenge, because
Right.
we could be, a lot of years we've doubled in size, and just, in 2020 we're ranked from Inc. 5000 as the fastest growing eyewear brand in the U.S. And I think for me, the real key thing is continuing to develop our team. Right? If you go back 5 or so years, just a handful of people that are on the team, very, very small. And now we have, in a summertime period, including everybody that's working for us, and we have close to 100 people.
Oh wow!
So for us, we have some really, really great people and some really great leaders on the team that have come in. They're dedicated every day. They want to do the right thing, and they're pushing forward with the rest of us to make sure that we're better every single day. Mindsets of continuous improvement, follow our values, and just keep on driving to prepare for the next big challenges, because every year just gets bigger and better.
And you can't do it without good people. That's what
Right.
it's all comes down to, for sure. Look, I'm going to put on some sunglasses now and see.
That looks good. I like it.
I think they're nice sunglasses. I think I probably look kind of dorky in them.
I think you can
but
pull them off.
I don't know. They're a
you.
little young for me. I would say. All of these are polarized, right? We're talking about. We're not talking about like just gas station sunglasses. which I
Exactly.
think
Yeah.
is nice.
99% of our shades are polarized, and we have a couple that are not. If somebody has a particular use case for non-polarized, but
Okay.
yeah, pretty much everything is polarized. The frames, we use a polycarbonate material, and most of them, in some cases, TR90 or an acetate. Lenses, we're using polycarbonate, we're using nylon, we're using triacetate cellulose. So it's, we're using the same materials as you're going to find from any $200, $300, $400 pairs. We actually do sometimes what we call the blind shade test.
Okay.
And we have somebody on the streets of California and walks along and has a pair of Shady Rays and has a pair of sunglasses. We actually bought a pair of sunglasses for $500 and put tape over the logos.
Yep.
And went up to strangers and said, hey, put these on, try them on, see which one you think is better, nicer, which one would you prefer? And about 80% of people either chose Shady Rays or said, I can't tell a difference between them.
Right.
And it makes sense, right? Same materials, very similar quality, but they charge, in this case, $500. We charge $54 and are still getting the vast majority of people preferring us, and they get the warranty, and they're doing good in the world. So
Yeah, the brand. What's a brand name at that point? When it's something that is so easily busted or lost.
right.
But at some point you all can have that brand name and then start charging $300.
That is not
That's
the plan.
not what you'll do.
That is
I-
not the plan. We're sticking with our morals here and just continue to provide the best service we can.
I love it. I hope that Shady Rays has continued success as they have, and Premier is still a part of that for years to come.
Yeah, absolutely. We, are definitely still on the path of fast growth and new different complexities within the business, but whether it's retail or, different initiatives. And Premier has been a great partner. It's continued to grow with us, and, excited for everything that this relationship has to offer.
The future is so bright. I have to wear shades.
I love it. Love it. That's the first time I've heard that.
No, it's not, right? You're pulling my leg.
Maybe.
That's but you're young, so I didn't. It might have been a reference that was beyond you. I don't know. Very nice talking to you.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on. Great talking with you.
I'm Billy Watkins for the whole package by Premier Packaging. Until next time, thanks everybody.
Do you have comments, questions, or ideas about this topic? If so, we'd like to hear from you. Please visit primpack.com/podcast to let us know what you think. Thanks.